Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Before we start, I would like to point out that this is my first time doing a video with my voice in it, so feel free to tell me in the comments if you can hear me and understand me well. Today, we will be going through most important parts of Amazon T-Search Relay once again, plus some additional stuff such as like versus dislike ratio on Amazon videos, community standing together like never before, and certain sites that block people for wanting lore-friendly show. We can start with the opening sequence, where we can see Island of Numenor and one of the port cities. I'm not going to lie, I love CGI and I think Numenor looks amazing in these shots. I know that Vita Digital is doing the VFX. In case you don't know, Vita is the same guys who created Peter Jackson movies. They are the ones who created Pelennor and Helm's Deep. I will not go through all frames, just the ones I find interesting and alarming. So we can continue to the next photo. Like we know from the Vanity Fair article, these guys are nomads. First of all, why are they even adding characters who are never in the lore? This just feels like they are adding custom-made characters for the sake of wokeness and diversity. Then we can come to our next frame, showing us Galadriel looking like an animal cartoon character. Not only that, she looks like Marvel Superwoman, and it's so obvious that Amazon showrunners want to make Galadriel like some sort of feminist boss. She does not need armor. She is already thousands of years old and she has power. I actually think that actor choice is a good one, just not like this. It would be better if she had a costume like Kate Blanchett in Lord of the Rings. Okay, so we come to the next photo, and this is really alarming. This is a custom-made character for the sake of wokeness, and not only that, he is described as a Sylvan elf, which obviously doesn't look like an elf at all. No black elves were anywhere near mentioned, because Tolkien created mythology for England, not Africa, but that is not the only problem. The bigger problem is that he looks like a NATO soldier ready to go into Ukraine border. Like, look at him, he has a haircut like American Marine. Like, I know that they cannot copy-paste designs from Peter Jackson movies, but they could have and should have adapted character look based on those movies. Same as Chinese can copy-paste products. That is what they should have done here. He does not have anything elfish. I feel sorry for the actors themselves, because this show will be a shit promotion for them, honestly. Then we can see a shot of Gil-Galad, who looks really cool. He looks really cool, but I just wish he had a bit better armor on him. And the next thing, talking about Gil-Galad, in the next two images we can see that this is some sort of ceremony. But the interesting part comes when you zoom in. So probably this is Lindon, perhaps Midland, and this looks like a royal guard of Gil-Galad. The problem is, when you look at his people, they don't look like elves at all. Almost all of them have short hair. Why the fuck do they have short hairs, man? The one thing that is so special about elves is their hair. The one guy on the right is almost bald. Like, what are these guys doing? Then we can come to see our next photo. If it wasn't in the title Lord of the Rings, one casual fan could assume that this is Joan of Arc charging against the English. Why is it that way, Amazon? Like, what is this? For the end of this picture session comes the last and the worst example, this right here. So this is apparently Finrod, who also needs to have long hair like in the book, but not only that, he looks, and his Elven Army looks like German Nazi soldier. What the fuck is this? And if you pay close attention, Finrod and all elves have the same armor, and same armor has Galadriel. Just look at the Finrod left arm. Design is all the same, just with a different color. They have such a big budget and they cannot create different armors. And it's so disgusting. Not to mention, like I said before, armor, helmets, nothing here is Middle Earthly. Nothing, especially not Elven. So this is regarding the trailer itself. So these guys had such a big budget, yet they failed already 7 months before the show even aired. Does this entire situation remind you of someone? Oh yes, it does. These two, Dumb and Dumber, like GOT fans call them. Looks like these two guys decided to do the same with the best fantasy ever created. We come to the finishing part. I just wanted to say that I'm extremely happy with how the true fans reacted to all of this nonsense. Every video out there has similar comments, and they say, like Tolkien said, evil cannot create anything new, they can only corrupt and ruin what good forces have intended or made. So that is the direct quote from Tolkien, that true fans are bombarding the Amazon posts, and they write it in all languages. So they're talking about diversity. That quote is actually spoken on all languages across the platforms, all languages. And obviously the evil here is Amazon. We come to the interesting part now, really interesting part. So we can see in the next images the amount of huge dislike ratio, but not only that, let me tell you an interesting story. So in this image, now I have 4 likes. When I posted this comment, I had 15 likes in 20 minutes. You may now wonder what is happening. Well, the logical explanation is that Amazon is using AI bots to like their official video. For example, bot will like almost every comment, including the video itself. It gets even more interesting because when I typed this comment, video had 2 million views and it had 12,000 likes and 18,000 dislikes. There is no way that trending has changed. We see that today when I make this video, trailer has 86,000 likes and 63,000 dislikes. So there is that, like there is no way that the Amazon is not using AI bots. It's so obvious. And in the image you can see that I have 4 likes now. Why do I have 4 likes now? Because as they create new profiles, they automatically delete the fake ones, because AI bots can only be available for 1 or 2 days. That is why I had 15 comments at the start, and then all the fake comments got away because they got removed, because they are obviously fake. For the ending part, I just want to say that I'm banned on both accounts from Amazon, and especially the One Ring Net site. Those guys are paid by Amazon, they are the first ones to get information about the show, and it is so sad to see original fan site that was actually created by those same fans, and now they turn their back and slap the very fan base that created their channel in the first place. This is from me. Thank you everyone for listening to me for the first time. I really hope I did decent. Thank you very much guys. See you in the next video.